All right, you guys, welcome wayfarers, welcome adventurers to episode 2 of your D&D workout. If you are brand new, welcome. My name is Cameron, also known as Medium from the acrobatic comedy show Barely Balanced. And I'm so glad you're here. We've had a couple of crazy spammers trying to derail this event, much like last week, but we're going to try to figure this out and make it work. Margaret is on standby, blocking and booting them as they pop up. But anyways, you guys, positive things. You're here. I'm here. That's amazing. So say hi. Starting off with Sandra. Hey, Sandra. So glad you're here. One of my favorites, our sassy queen, Sandra. One of my favorite NPCs named after her. And Ken. Hey, Ken. Glad you're back again, man. So, guys, as you are checking in, say hello. Say where you're from, what your home Ren Fair is. And if you are brand new to this show, brand new to this event, introduce yourself. So that way we can say hi to you and welcome you to our nerdy workout crew where all nerds can get a little sweaty and have some fun. But as everybody logs in, a couple of quick nerdy jokes for you guys, because I know that's half the reason you're here, is the terrible puns. So first one, going out, let's see, to the next commenter, to, Elizabeth Martin, hey, representing Bristol. Hey, Elizabeth. So Elizabeth, did you hear about the mathematician who suffered muscle pain when writing out equations? They had fibromyalgia. Oh, man, I see my buddy Brent on here. Hey, Brent! Representing Arizona, one of my favorite acrobats in the country and one of my favorite nerds. Okay, Brent, this one's for you, bud. With how crazy 2020 was, I'm happy to announce, this is kind of a big deal, very happy to announce that I've been sober for 40 days. I mean, not in a row or anything, just, total. I think a lot of us can relate to that. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to get into this crazy show. Let's see, next commenter we got on here is, Sarah with the crazy, awesome Polish name. Hey, Sarah, welcome back. You've been to so many of these workouts. I always love your positivity in the comments and on the threads with this show. So, Sarah, last nerdy joke going out to you. So, Sarah, I especially want to give you a heads up because we chat a little bit in real life, too. I want to let you know that I'm going to be changing the name of my Facebook profile. I'm changing it to Benefits. This way, when people add me, it says, "You're now friends with Benefits." All right, you guys, let's get into this. Everybody get up onto your feet. We're going to start off nice and easy, y'all. Nice and easy. Start with just a gentle marching in place. Let me know how the music is. If it's too loud, let me know. I want to make sure you can still hear me okay as we're up and moving. So if you're brand new to the show, here's what you can expect with today's crazy show. We're going to do a very quick recap of the previous episode in case you're brand new or you just want to get caught up on what we're up to. After that, we're going to be doing a beginner's cardio exercise that is designed to burn some of that belly fat after all that delicious eggnog we all enjoyed this holiday season. It is set up for beginners. It's going to be nothing too crazy. However, I will be giving modifications for those of you that want to make it harder and burn some extra calories. Speaking of which, let's get our arms moving too, as well as our legs. Get everything moving. Now, for this workout, no equipment is needed except something incredibly special, and that is your awesome self. And I'm so glad you're here with me today, you guys. All right, y'all. Let's go into the previously on and do some butt kickers. So for butt kickers, you're bringing your foot up like you're trying to kick your booty as we rock side to side. And if you want to get your chest into it too, you can do a big hug and open. Give yourself a little bit of that love we all need these days as we get warmed up and ready. All right, you guys, previously on, you are the Wayfarer, a magical warrior who travels the land trying to save the world. You and your best friend, Rin Tin Ricky, the Battle Corgi, have journeyed to the base of the deadly Sky Fang Mountains. Ooh. Moments ago, a pack of basset rounds soared high overhead. Basset rounds are much like the dogs, but all their loose skin is filled with helium, allowing them to fly Let's now switch, guys, to stepping backwards into a back lunge and reaching the arm up and over. Oh, and Ricky, thank you for the tip, and Bambi as well. Thank you, Bambi. I appreciate you. So we're going to step back, lunge back, and then reach that same side arm over the top and back in. Then the other leg back, reach up and over. So we just saw these basset rounds flying overhead, but somehow a pup got separated from the basset rounds and was attacked by some vicious bobbed cats. Patrick, thank you for the tip, my man. So we frightened off these bobbed cats that had surrounded the pup, along with the help of a strange seed-like creature who fired pine needles from a small bow. Your goal now, though, is to see if you can return this puppy to its pack. And the pack is currently flying deep within the Sky Fang Mountains, a mountain range no one has ever entered and returned from. So our goal is to save the puppy and also hopefully survive. All right, you guys, let's get into it. Let's jog in place. Jog in place. I'm going to come here close to my buddy Leah. Good to see you on here posting. One of my favorite people to play D&D with, and she loves Basset Hounds. She inspired our Basset Round puppies. Love you, Leah. So, guys, we're going to get into this workout. Clear area around you. If you want to have a chair or a clear wall for some of our modifications, that will help. And as always, big thank you to all the tippers, all the supporters of this show. If you enjoy that I'm creating these weekly workout nerd fests, I encourage you to tip and let me know that you like what I'm doing. And I do pick all of our crazy characters. Our NPCs are all named after the supporters of the show. So if you want to get a character named after you, that is the way to do it. But enough of that. Let's get into this, you guys. Time for some magic. So standing before you is a small creature with a seed for a head and an acorn cap beret. It aims his bow and fires at you. Let's dodge the little arrow flying our way. Arms straight up, and then let's reach over to the side, out of the way, over to the side, out of the way, back and forth, side to side as you reach. And Heather, thank you so much for the tip, Heather. You are amazing. You are my Heather. I guess then, like Heather, we should go Scottish. Heather, thank you very much for your tip. I quite appreciate it. So we're reaching side, reaching side. You can do big scooping reaches with one arm over or keep both arms up. Rin Tin Ricky barks, and the creature screams something, but it's too high-pitched and soft to understand the words coming out of this small creature's mouth. You say, "Whoa, we're here to help. I'm the Wayfarer." You hold your arms high to show that you're unarmed and mean peace. This time I prepared to be able to turn pages with my cold fingers, and I folded each page. Here we go. Reaching side to side, you guys. Speaking of killer plants, did you hear about the lettuce farm that got shut down because they were busted for combining plant DNA with human DNA? When they dug up the grounds, they found human remains. Some romaine lettuce humans. Alright, you guys, just a moment more of these reaches. The seed creature suddenly drops his bow and salutes you. It says something again, and you crouch down to listen. So let's crouch to listen by doing some gentle roll downs. So knees softly bent. We're going to roll down towards our ankles and bring it up. As we roll up, our head comes up last. Big reach. Roll it down. Knees slightly bent, long spine. Bring it up. Let's wake up those hamstrings. I like to keep my back nice and straight on the way down, but my knees bent. I find that helps my hamstrings to start to wake up. The small person, now that you're close enough to hear, he says, "Greetings, Wayfarer. I'm Wick, sir." Named after Kenneth Wickaser. Thank you for tipping and supporting our show. He again salutes you, and he removes his acorn cap beret and reveals bright red petals for hair. He continues, "I'm First Puppy, ground cover unit of the forest's infantry. I am glad you rose to the occasion. To protect the pup, I'm charged with returning her to the pack. They are most important for pollinating dogwood trees." You stand and return Wick's salute. So we're gonna stand up by doing a squat. So we sit our butts back, weight into the heels, knees behind our toes. As we come up, hand up for the salute. Bring it up, other hand up for the salute. Rotating side to side as we greet this tiny little warrior. Did you hear about the Italian chef who joined the army? He wanted to get a pizza the action. A pizza the action. Oh, glad you guys put up with me. Y'all are awesome. Also, Melissa, thank you so much for the tip. You are amazing, Melissa. You rock, girl. You turn to him and you say, "We're also returning the pup." Wick immediately cheers. He jumps right off the edge of the branch he's standing on. He catches a small branch, launches himself as if off a trampoline to then perch right on your shoulder. He then says, "Most excellent. I was hoping to find a faithful steed." You turn to your corgi. Let's twist, you guys. Twist it around. And as I twist, this foot rotates up onto the toes, my outer foot. So I'm turning away, that outer foot I turn to get that nice twist through our spine. These are so good to do with how much we've all been sitting, and a great way to get our bodies warmed up and ready for action. Speaking of which, you twist and see Rin-Tin Ricky. He is sniffing the puppy, the basset round that you saved in the last episode. The pup gently licks Rin-Tin Ricky's face, and Rin-Tin Ricky nuzzles the little pup, and the balloon-like puppy floats up onto your corgi's back. It looks like you're both playing steed on this mission. Rin-Tin Ricky chuffs. Yeah, laugh it up, bud, laugh it up. There's only one way to get to the top of the Sky Fang Mountains, and that is to get our butts moving. So let's do it, you guys. High knees. Bring them up above the belly so you get a little bit of a crunch into the core, above the belly button if you can. Big reaches. If you want to make it harder, bring your elbow up to the knee as it comes up to the knee. As we're warming up our core, warming up our legs. Let's get our butts moving up this mountain and save this puppy. As you get moving up the mountain, Wick salutes trees that you pass. And the trees you pass, they bloom, and petals open to wave at you. Suddenly, the frozen forest is a kaleidoscope of brilliant colors, marking your passage. Do you think that when a plant gets sad, they photosympathize? Maybe they say, "Hey, bud, I chlorophyll for you, man." Suddenly, Wick screams, "What incarnation?" You follow his tiny, pointed hand to see dozens of boulders rolling down the mountain right towards you. Quickly, you guys, throw up an arcane shield to protect yourself. So legs are going to be wide for this one. Legs wider than shoulder width apart. And then you're going to reach up to one corner with your hands, come down into a side lunge. So I'm sitting my butt back, down towards the toes. And I bring it up, and then sit my butt back, down towards the other toes. I'm going to do it from the side so you can see. I sit the butt back. Sit the butt back. Throw up that arcane shield. Quickly, quickly. Your arms reach up, and crackling blue energy forms a wedge-shaped shield. Rin-Tin Ricky quickly leaps behind your shield as boulders come tumbling down into it. You slide back several steps. It feels like trying to hold a door shut as bowling balls crash into it. It's so much you hope you can hold it. You look up to see where these boulders are coming from, and you see a massive creature made from craggy stones. It's a rock troll. Wick gulps and says, "Guess I should have taken you the other direction. Whoopsie daisy." All right, you guys, it is magic time. We're going to hit the workout next. I hope your body is warmed up and prepared. Also, my buddy Michael from Volgamut. Good to see you, brother. I'm excited for your own live feed later this week, man. So let's get into this workout, you guys. For this part, if you want for modifications, clear wall or a chair to do modifications on. I'll be using this camping folding chair to show you some modifications. So let's do this, y'all. Let's make this happen. I hope you're prepared. The troll roars and stones roll into position all around him. You need to move and keep that shield ready. Everybody jog in place, jog in place. Let's speed it up, fast. Sprint in place. Here's what we're gonna do. Take it back to a jog. We're gonna be doing alternating moves, okay? So we're gonna start things off. We're gonna do push-ups. So we're gonna sprint and then drop into push-ups. Now, level 1 push-ups, if you're brand new to working out or you haven't worked out in a while, I want you to go against the wall, squeeze your butt tight, push up and push out, okay? If you've been working out for a little bit, use a chair. Hands on the chair, butt squeeze, push in and out. We're just gonna do 5. Really easy, okay? If you've been working out for a while, you wanna go for level 3, that's an on-the-ground push-up. So let's do this, you guys. Jogging in place. Here we go. First one, sprints. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up, choose your variation. Chair push up for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Sprinting back in place, you guys. Wick grabs a handful of your hair and holds on tight as you run. Push-ups, hit them. 5, 2, 3, 4. Butt squeezed. 5. Sprinting in place. The Basset Round Pup bites onto Rin Tin Ricky's collar and floats in the air like a fuzzy birthday balloon as your corgi stays hot on your heels. Push-ups into position. Here we go. And 1, 2. Keep your core engaged. 3, 4, 5. Back to your sprints. Sprinting in place, you guys. Boulders keep thundering your way. Can your shield hold for another onslaught? Last round of our push-ups and into position. Belly button into the spine. Butt squeezed. Get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of it and sprinting in place. Sprinting in place. Heels moving, feet moving. Going quick, going quick. Your shield shatters, but more stones are coming. They bounce as they roll towards you down the mountain. If you time it right, you might be able to scramble beneath them. Here we go, you guys. Go into a jog as I explain what we're doing next. We got to get beneath these boulders. Level 1 is going to be a standing mountain climber. That's like this. I'm rotating my hands like this, like I'm climbing up a mountain, while also bringing up my knees nice and high. Standing mountain climbers. Level 2, against a chair, you're bringing your knees up. Quick, quick, quick. Chair or a wall, okay? If you want to go full out level 3, that's going to be on the ground. Hope you're sticking with me, you guys. I hope you got this. On the ground, into your plank, and then your feet are coming in fast, 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 fast. Okay? Pick your variation. And let's get into position, you guys. Mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Hit them. You drop low into a fast crawl. Rin Tin Ricky enthusiastically runs on all 4s. This is something he can do. He takes the lead. Darting beneath bouncing boulders. Mountain climbers, keep going, you guys, keep going. Fast, fast, fast. I'm gonna come in so I can stay on the camera. Speaking of crawling, they say that being scared of spiders increases the chance of them crawling into your mouth while you sleep. Personally, I'm terrified of Scarlett Johansson. And I've got a big mouth. Up ahead is an outcropping of cover. You leap under it and catch your breath. Come into a jog. Jogging in place. You guys did good. That was a big cardio blast. If you're still out there, you're still going strong, throw a heart on the screen. Let me know you're still with me and you're ready for a little bit more pushing. Y'all are doing great, Wayfarers. You've got this. Whew. It's kind of rainy and cold where I'm at, so Getting up and moving feels good. Oh, and I'm seeing the hearts popping up. Glad you're still with me, you guys. Keep jogging in place. We want to still keep our heart rates up. Just maybe not thundering quite so hard. All right, you guys. I don't know about you. We might be pinned down, but we're not giving up. It's time to go on the offensive. It's time to take the pain to this rock troll that's throwing some boulders. So let's do this, you guys. Let's see how this monster likes some magic missiles. For these, we're gonna be doing uppercuts, and I'm talking fast uppercuts. Like you are sprinting with those uppercuts, pop them through. This will be level 1, okay? Start it up, level 1. If you wanna go for level 2, add in a knee crunch. As you go, knee high, don't knee yourself in the face. If you wanna go for level 3, squat mini jumps. Make your downstairs neighbors hate you. Get it, you guys. Get your form, get it going. Glowing bolts of light erupt from your fist and slam into the troll. Each hit lands perfectly, but it bounces harmlessly off its granite hard body. Do you know how rocks clean their granite hard bodies? They use deodorant. Geodorant. Oh man. Wick hollers, get me close! I can take him! You have just enough magic left in you guys for one final spell. You throw up another shield and get your butts moving. Okay, y'all, jog in place. You did good. Those uppercuts can be a workout. Even though you're just moving your hands, you move them fast. Your biceps will feel it, you will get tone. We got our one shield left to close the distance and see if Wick can make do on his promise. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. Like before, where we did the sprints and the push-ups, now we're gonna be doing shoulder presses. Level 1 is a shoulder press against the wall. Here's what that looks like, okay? You're gonna go to your wall, flat back, press in, push out, okay? Against a chair, you can go lower to the seat of the chair, okay? If you're going for that variation, hands are on the chair, you're pressing in to the crown of your head, back up, big push. And if you're going for hero mode, you're going for level 3. You guessed it, against the ground, okay? Against the ground, pushing in, pushing out. So downward dog position, and push in, push out. So let's do it, you guys. Sprint. Get your butt moving. Get your butt moving. The shield is up. We gotta go. You rush up the mountain. Boulders crashing into your shield. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sprint. Sprint. You look over at the 3-inch tall seedling and back to the 12-foot tall monstrosity. This is madness. Everybody, shoulder presses. Get into position. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to your sprints. Sprinting in place. Sprinting in place. Wick says, don't worry. I got this. I'm not first poppy for nothing. Trust me. I ain't dandelion. Press. Squeeze that booty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job, you guys. That was the last one. Jog it out. Jog it out. You get right to the rocks, the rock troll's feet. A stony fist slams into your shield. You got all the way there, but that close, you can't dodge the attack with that shield active, and it shatters into glittering blue dust. Wick flies from your scalp, making you think you might need to equip your hair with some seatbelts, or at least a hairnet. Oh, and thank you for the tip. Oh, you are awesome. Super appreciate that, Bob. You rock. Mid-flight, Wick calls out, keep him distracted! Hoorah! Another stony fist flies at you. We've got to dodge this attack. Here's how we're doing it, you guys. Level 1 is going to be a stepping ice skater. So I step to the side, one leg comes behind me, crisscrosses behind, step to the other side, crisscross behind, okay? Crisscrossing. Level 2, you're gonna be jumping. So you're gonna jump to the side, crisscross. Jump. Try to get nice and wide if you can, 3 to 4 feet of jump. If you wanna go for hero mode level 3, opposite hand comes down to the toe, leaps. Opposite hand comes down to the toe, okay? Pick your mode and get going. Let's do this. Dodge those giant stony fists. Here we go. Hands as big as cannonballs crash around you. This is our second to last workout, you guys. Go hard. You got this. Second to last workout. Go big. Go hard. A single hit from one of these fists will be game over. Stay fast and light on these feet. All these Rolling Stones get me thinking about the band, the Rolling Stones. And you know what the difference between the Rolling Stones and a Scottish farmer is? One says, "Hey you, get off of my cloud." The other says, "Hey McCloud, get off my you." You got this, you guys. Wick scrambles up the creature's body. A vine zipline shoots from its hand, and he repels along its rocky surface. He screams, "Geranium-mo!" Soon vines are all over the troll's body, wrapping it in layer after layer. Wick shoots a vine towards you and screams, "Pull!" Last workout, you guys. Last workout. This is going to be a ground workout. It's our final one. You can do this. Don't give up on me now. You got this, y'all. On your butts. Legs are in front of you. Feet are down. Level 1, twisting to touch your both hands down. You're in a prayer hands. Touch, touch, back and forth, okay? If you want to go and make it harder and go for level 2, knees are bent, hover your feet, okay? As you do this, your feet are off the ground. Level 3, you're going to be alternating which leg you straighten, like a bicycle motion, okay? Let's do this. Get in position, and let's make it happen. You pull, yanking this way and that. With each tug, the vines tighten. You also see roots digging into the crags, finding cracks to sink into. Wick hollers, "Keep going!" Everybody at home, keep going! Harder, faster, you got it in you, you can keep going! We've almost got him! You pull harder and faster. There's a loud crack. And the rock troll shatters as the roots tighten and you pull them even more. Wick stands atop the heap of stone and roots, and he salutes you and screams, "That troll should know not to mess with the trees. Rock never beats paper." You guys, get out of it. You did it. Workout complete. That was a hard one. Jog in place. Let's get our heart rates down gradual. You did so good. Rin Tin Ricky trots from the outcropping with the puppy. They both grin at you like only dogs can. Overhead, the pack of basset rounds float towards the mountain's peak, which looks like an icy tooth trying to bite the sky. Around it, dark purple storm clouds are swirling in, and snow falls heavily on roaring wind. It's a blizzard. Will we save the puppy? Will we be able to get to the mountain's top? Will we be able to save ourselves? Find out next Monday at your D&D workout. Workout's complete, you guys. Bring it in for a fist bump. Did you survive it? If so, throw a heart up on the screen. Let me know that you had fun. We're going to keep moving, though, as our heart rate is up. Do a cool-down stretch so our muscles recover and we can feel good and get healthy and strong faster. So proud of all of you guys. Big shout out to my buddy Ken. Oh, I hope I pronounced your last name right. Wickaser, for our new little... Oh, and you're a druid too? That is perfect that you play a druid. I love that this is the character I picked for you. All right, you guys, let's keep moving with our cool-down stretch. Let me know if you had fun, how you liked this episode. Here with these weird lights in the dark, it's hard to stay up on my script. So I hope it came across okay. I'm learning with each of these. Arms across the chest, hug it in. So let me know what you thought, if you had fun, if you want more of these to be going on in this series. Because, boy, this is a wild experiment. I don't know how it would work on a day where it's raining and 40 degrees if I could make this thing happen. All right, bring that same arm up. Touch the tag behind you and bring it in. Seeing Ken saying, you're amazing. Thank you so much, Patrick. Will the Basset round be a new permanent companion? Oh, and Sarah, thank you for the tip. That's something close. Let's switch our arms. Left arm now, or whatever arm you didn't just do. Hug it in across the chest. Squeeze it in tight. Squeeze it in tight. Sarah, I love you. Thank you for tipping. And then Adam Styles saying, love it, dude. Thanks for restarting these. You are so welcome, man. Honestly, it's you guys that keep these going and keep me in this and so positive. My buddy Thomas Boatwright, our artist and designer of the Rintin Ricky logo and all of our sweet stuff, says, wasn't feeling well today, so this was a hard one. Yeah, this was a hard one. Arm up and behind the chest, grab the tag. This one was definitely harder than last week's. Shannon saying, love it as always. Sure, I hate cardio, but I also feel better after accomplishing it. I was hoping this would be enough of a distraction from the cardio to get us moving. Cardio's tough, and it is so hard to do a script while doing cardio. So I'm glad you guys were here with me on this one. Leah's saying, I watched Ricky do the workout. So Ricky is who we named Rintin Ricky after. I love that his girlfriend just watched him suffer as we did these. Ricky's saying, gotta admit, I bark whenever Rintin Ricky barks. Woof! Oh, you're awesome, bud. All right, next, you guys, let's do a back lunge. So step your leg back. We did a lot with our legs today. Step back into that lunge, hands on that front knee, sink the hip down, sinking it down nice and low. Let that happen. Let that stretch sink in after everything we did in our legs. Patrick saying, sorry, I misspelled your name, Ricky. I mean, it's a hard one. There's 4 letters. As somebody with dyslexia, I could still manage to spell that wrong. Don't worry. All right, let's switch legs. Other leg back. How's your body feeling after this? I know it's probably been a while since any of us have done a bit of cardio. I know I haven't been doing much of that either, so my inner groin is feeling it a bit today from the high knees and all that, and hopefully your core is feeling it a bit too. I know mine was that one. Maggie's saying, I'm nearly dead. You are complicit. Oh no. And there's evidence that I'm to blame. Sorry, Maggie. Extra stretching, okay? Extra stretching. All right, you guys. Let's come out of that. And this one is going to feel so good. I hope you like this one as much as I do. So we're going to go into a wide legs, hands on the knees. Sink the butt back a little bit and then drop one elbow. So you get a little elbow drop, shoulder drop as you twist and then look up. You should feel that all along your back and maybe also in your groin as well. Switch sides. Other shoulder drops. Look up. So guys, if you like that I am creating this show, if you want this show to continue, and you would love to have a character named after you, the way to do that is by tipping. All the info on how to tip, switch again. All the info on how to tip is in the description for the video. It is in the discussion for the group, and I will post it in the comments. After the episode, I also go through and try to answer all of your comments too that I didn't get to during the show, because I love hanging out with you guys. I miss you out at fair. So I'll be on there too if you have any questions. But if you want the show to keep going on, a couple of tips into this old Bard's hat makes it happen. Come out of that, you guys. Next, let's do a quad stretch. We did so much with our legs today. So a little bit of a quad stretch, a little bit of a quad pull. So hold on to the wall, a chair, whatever you would like. Pull your ankle up, squeeze in towards the butt. Pull your knees together, shoot your hips slightly forwards. Think nice and tall. Just hold it for about 3 seconds, then switch legs. We're just going to be switching back and forth on this gentle quad stretch while we're good and warm. It is so hard to keep our trailer warm on these chilly days. So getting up and moving is nice just to, I feel like, get all the ice crystals out of our joints. Robin Wright saying, I almost gave up but persevered. I am proud of you, Robin. This was not an easy one. You did so good. It's a lot. Switch again. A couple more times. We're going to switch these quads. We're almost done with our cool down. Just another maybe 2 to 3 minutes. You've got time for this. You've earned it. Your body has earned it. Treat it well, and it will do amazing things for you. So what are things you can do as we lead up to this next one of these, you guys? We're going to do a standing hamstring stretch next, okay? And then we're going to talk about something you can do to be prepared for next week's. So I'm going to pull my toes towards me, heel on the ground, and then back straight. I just hinge down and just hold for about 3 seconds. Come up and switch. So I've got one leg out straight, heel down, toes pulled towards me, and switch through. So next week is going to be a very different type of exercise. It is going to be incredibly low impact, incredibly low on cardio, but we are going to be testing your mobility and your balance as we do some wind surf yoga. I'm talking some crazy fun balance challenges. As you can guess it, we're entering a blizzard, so we got some craziness coming up. So if that sounds fun, I'd love to know what you think about that. It's going to be very different. I'd like to try to push us with some different types of exercises as we go. So just switching back and forth for another moment, you guys. We got to treat those hamstrings well. Coming down, hugging towards that toe. We got one stretch after this, and then that's it. Our cool down is done. Last time, pull the toe in, come up. Our final one, you guys, final one. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And then I want you to straighten out your arms, then bring your hands up as high as feels comfortable, and then open the chest so your heart comes up towards the sky. Look up towards your ceiling or the awning if you're outside like me. And just feel those shoulder muscles open. We're all hunching so much as we work from home, as we're on our cell phones. This will counter that, you guys, in that nice, delicious way that we need. Hold it for just a moment longer. You guys are doing so good with these. So this is it, you guys. We are on our last stretch, our final one. I want to say thank you to everybody who tipped, everybody who tips after the show as well. I will send each of you a personal thank you. It's such a big help. It keeps us going, you guys. Also, if you want to get some special videos, you can see any of the previous episodes. Come out of that, just shake out the shoulders. Any of the previous episodes in this series on our YouTube for free. All first 2 seasons are free on our YouTube. If you want to have some special exclusive backstage videos and extra videos, our Patreon is chock full of that. And you guys, I want to let you know too that whenever we get back to work, whenever these fairs open back up, I'm so excited to take a picture with each of you where we can show off how fit we've become together, our own fitness journeys. We can take some silly photos together and have some fun. But until then, it is Monday. You have an entire week ahead of you. So get out there, you guys. Make some magic and be heroes. I love all of you, and I'm so proud of you. Have an amazing week, everybody. Bye.